Hey Capricorn, this is Kelly from Moon Pie Tarot. This is going to be your love reading, your final love reading for the end of the year, 2018, December. So some of the messages may or may not resonate. I always tell people, well, if it doesn't, you can check your other signs and, like your rising moon, your Venus. But I feel like lately I've been feeling that gets really confusing for a lot of people. You can do it if you want. It's not, it's up to you. But I just feel like the more different messages you hear, the more confusing. And then it's like too much information. So try to listen for one. Okay, so like if you're a Capricorn, Venus and Capricorn, listen to that. Try to stick with that. And if the message doesn't resonate, I try to give as much as I can in the messages, but I'm limited on time here. I would love to be able to do like 1 hour readings. Maybe I'll try that in the new year. Anyway, yeah, so if it doesn't resonate, then it may just not be for you. And that's okay. Of course, you could always listen to other readers, but let's just get started with your reading. I'm talking too much. All right, love messages. What is going on for Capricorn for love, December 2018? Love, December 2018. Okay, Justice card, crossed by the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, past position is the Magician. Crowning. This is weird. Some of you, are you dealing with a Sagittarius? Some of these cards are, except for the Justice card, the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, Death card, King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords with the Seven of Swords. Okay, let's take a look at what your love messages are for December. What are the love messages Capricorn needs to hear? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, this card is so cliche. You already know. If you've got someone that you're interested in, you know how you feel about them. But guess what? This is how they're feeling too. So the message is for you that you need to know this. From the universe, your angels are telling you, if you've been doubting, there is a magnetic attraction. However, if you're just getting started with someone, I feel like that's how they feel about you and you them. If you've been involved with this person for a while, it's still there, even if you've been doubting it. Or whatever your situation may be, there is a strong connection with you and another person. Or if you're completely single, there is love coming for you, Capricorn. Okay, for the singles. So the past position is the Magician. So something in your past, however far back, however more recent, there was something manifested. I feel like Capricorn, you did this. You did something that caused a great change in your life, like a new manifestation, a new growth. So this is something that could have had to do with love. It could have had to do with, some of you may have moved into a new place or moved home. Some of you changed your jobs, or something to do with career and money. Something changed. Or maybe even for some of you, you communicated something that set off a massive change in your life going forward, or will be. Okay, the Magician is always about manifestation, starting something new. And I feel like this is something that you did. Yeah, look, the Two of Wands. This could have something to do with like a partnership or you expanding. You made some type of change or decision in the past that gave you an opportunity to expand something in your life or make some type of change. Travel. Some of you decided you just wanted to start traveling, or you took a job that required travel and you're excited about that, or you started looking at where places where you wanted to go or move to, or this is for the majority of you was a passionate change. It was time. Something, it was a karmic thing. It was something that needed to happen. Okay. Now for some of you, there could have been, this could have been an idea as well, projects and ideas that you came up with. So somewhere between the past and now, there were some of you who made a decision about either getting married or getting divorced, or agreed to do that if it was a decision made by somebody else. Queen of Pentacles is here. So this is your energy, or the energy of another person, could have been dealing with another earth sign. Okay, there was some type of challenge with this person, or it was difficult for you to make this change in your life, or at least it will feel now like it sets in, because I feel like in the past it was something like you were thinking of expansion, gathering all your tools to manifest something new and thinking about and moving forward with something in your life. And now it's like hitting home in December. It's like, wow, we're getting, look, all right, I will just say for some of you, there could be marriage or an engagement or moving in together or moving home or someone coming back home, someone returning from the past. Okay, because we've got the Four of Wands here, which is at the root of the reading. And then you have the Ten of Cups, which is crowning. These are marriage cards, both of these. Marriage, happy family. Okay, so there was either some type of a manifestation or discussion or talk about expanding in that direction. And for a lot of you in December, there could just be this challenge about finances, about doing this. Now, for those of you that absolutely are not in a situation like that, I feel that there's a reason for you to be heading home in December. Now, I know the holidays are going to be here. This is a difficult decision for you. Somehow there's a legal attachment to this, or a law attachment, or it's about doing the right thing, or needing to do something that's just and right, and it's difficult for you to do this. Okay, there may also be divorce happening, and some of you needing to move home, even though this is not something that you want. And I'm not talking to some of you who, I'm not talking to some of you where you're just going to get the surprise out of the blue. I mean, I think that a lot of you know that this is coming, and I feel like you might receive something in the mail, like a legal document about this, connected to this. And for some of you, it's not what you wanted. We're surrounded by the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Lovers here. Okay, this is a decision that gets made by two people who, you know, in the near future either were lovers or still are, but something is causing some type of separation. Now, for some of you, this could be someone you're attached to who actually is going through with this, or receives, some of you may be with someone that you've been waiting for them to get a divorce or separate from their partner. Maybe they were always just talking about it, but this might actually be happening right now. Okay, the Lovers is here in the near future. So if that's the case, then, you know, you and the other person, you know, there's a coming together here, making a decision now. And there could be the possibility, you know, the Lovers card, I want to say it's a card about decision, two people making a decision together in the name of love. It doesn't always mean that there's a love relationship happening. There's just two people in the near future. It could be that you both have a mutual separation, or you both realize that you do still love each other, but this is what's best for some reason. There's communication about that, about growth, that perhaps you guys needed to actually, in order to grow and to change and to make life better for you both, you need to do this. And you both actually are okay with it. And there's friendship with that. Now, again, for those of you who are single, going home, if you're going home for the holidays, you may meet somebody. There may be a love connection that gets made with someone younger. Could be a fire sign, could also be a water sign, could also be a Gemini. Some of you who are single, who could be single now, not married, but could be single now, separated from someone, made a decision to move on in the past, and needed to go home, or needed to sell a house. Or some of you needed to sell your family home. Maybe your parents have passed away and you need to sell your family home. You had to go home and deal with legal issues that have to do with that. There's some type of new messages and communication that's going to be very positive. So your position here is there's money coming to you. Huge. Small fortune, which is huge. A big gift, some type of a gift or money coming to you. Your advice is to take it. And I feel like for a lot of you, whatever the situation, this legal situation, home, real estate, moving, some type of manifestation or change that has to do with family or family situation, there's going to be some type of payout in regard to this in December. It's also, the holidays too. So for those of you who celebrate Christmas, which is probably the majority of my listeners, you may receive something very substantial or a very nice gift during this time. Yeah, it's going to be the kind of thing where you're no longer going to be suffering. That's for sure. Okay, so what's the environment surrounding you, is the Death card. So there is definitely transformation happening during December. There's a huge change. This change is bringing about love, is bringing about a new love connection, or for you singles, it's bringing about a new love connection. For those of you who are currently with someone, these two cards fell out. For those of you who are currently with someone, I feel like I just keep getting the message that they're going to follow you wherever you go. Whatever it is that you have to do right now, they're going to follow you. There's a proposal of some sort. This is a victorious situation for them. I feel like you're dealing with someone who was really hoping that you would take care of whatever this thing is, that you really need to take care of it because it was going to free both of you. You guys can leave me comments. I forgot to pull your, did I? No, I did. I didn't. The chemistry card was here. Yeah. I don't feel like it's really dreadful, honestly. For those of you who are connected with someone, I feel like there's something that needs to be taken care of that has to do with a family. Now, the King of Cups is here in the position of your hopes and fears. So some of you are very attached to, you're hoping this person's going to wait for you. It can be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be. But it's somebody that is very reserved in their emotions. They really don't give that much. They're warm, compassionate, loving, father figure type. Very much there for you. And I feel like you're hoping that they're going to wait for you to take care of this, whatever you're dealing with. Or that if this is a new person coming into your life, you're hoping that they're going to stick this time. The only thing here is well, I don't want to say the only thing. Your outcome is the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords. There's some type of an ending. Your reading is so beautiful. I think that, I don't know how this is going to resonate for you, Capricorn, but I feel like somebody's been putting, or will be putting a lot of swords in your back. It's going to feel that way at the end here, coming towards the end of this month. Somebody, you know, this Seven of Swords, you see in here, he's holding 5 of them. And that brings me back to the 5 of Swords, which makes me think of someone who's kind of a bully. You're just, and I don't know how this relates. I don't feel like this does. I feel like there's some type of a sneak attack at the end of the month, or surprise attack, that has something to do with this legal situation. There could also be a Libra involved here for some of you, or a lawyer. So you might want to, if you're having to deal with a legal financial situation, I'm going to tell you that, especially with the Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles here, because this is something totally different here now, you need to be careful about a lawyer. That's all I want to say. There's a lawyer. Okay. This person might tell you that they're going to be able to get you this amount of money and that you'll no longer have to suffer. Okay? Which is why there you are looking at that coin, wondering, can I trust him? Contemplating, should I give my last dime? But then you've got the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords here. And this is an energy of someone who is sneaky, deceitful, and betraying. Okay, so, you know, I usually just keep my messages as love. And I think love is okay. I feel like this is actually a double story that's happening in your life here. And I feel like it's really important. There is going to be somebody who will be by your side, who will take care of you emotionally. But I feel like this legal thing or this financial thing, even if you're not involved in a love romantic partnership, and you just have a legal issue that you're dealing with, or something with school, or something that's got to do with the law, you just want to just double check your money, double check your bills, double check your finances, any kind of investment, IRA accounts, anything like that. I don't usually do readings about that, but for some reason this message is pulling through really strongly for me. Because there is a chance. Watch your credit cards and watch your spending during this holiday season. And of course, that's obvious advice for all of us, but it's really important for you during this time. Any major purchases, if you're thinking about purchasing a home or selling a home, you know, justice could even have something to do with like a realtor, real estate lawyers, you know. They have to follow the laws. So, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you got the World here. All right, you're going to be okay. You will be okay. But just watch out for this energy here, okay? But I feel like you will be okay. You know, it may just be an attempt to try to get away with something from you. But, you know, Capricorn, you're very business-minded, and you're very smart, and you're very logical. And I know that there's no way anyone can pull the wool over your eyes. In fact, if it's anything, it would be you doing it to them. So I think you're going to be okay, because you have the Nine of Pentacles here. And this is staying, you know, independent, financially independent and fine. And the world here, whatever they try to do, you'll squash it. Okay, so just take that little warning and little advice about that. And, as far as love, I feel for some of you who are, a divorce is happening, there could be legal papers coming in about that. And there will be an opportunity to now finally connect with someone you've been wanting to connect with for a long time. I don't feel like there was a cheating scenario. For some there could be, but in this reading I don't feel like there was a cheating scenario. I just feel like it was time to end the connection or the marriage with this person. You may have been with them for a very long time. But either way, there will be news about, one chapter closing and another one opening, and being able to have that, loving, warm home family connection, that thing that you've wanted. I see that happening here in your reading, because there, again, with the chemistry card here, there's a very strong connection and attraction. And this is just a connection that could not be avoided. And it's kind of one of those things where I feel like you may have met this person a really long time ago, and you couldn't be with them and they couldn't be with you because you were honoring that place of marriage, but ended the marriage, or it's actually going to start happening, proceedings, information about that, legal letters, binding contracts to marriage, divorce papers coming in the mail. And now there's that sense of freedom and a new beginning happening. You and this other person, whoever you're dealing with, there's a very, the Page of Wands, this person, you guys like admire each other so much. It's almost like a childhood crush. Could be someone from your childhood as well. Some of you are also going to be reconnecting with a child due to this divorce. Could be a custody thing happening as well, and it gets finalized. And then because the Lover's card is reconciliation to me sometimes, so there could be that connection happening as well. Okay, so I know I had a lot of messages going here, and I really try to keep to one story. I hope that I wasn't confusing you. If I did, I'm truly sorry about that, but just take what you can for this reading for December. And I'm hoping I'll be able to get this January's reading out. I have a career change that I really need to focus on in the new year, but I will do my best to try to keep uploading these. And of course, if you want to get a free, not a free reading, if you would like to get a personal reading from me, just click the link in the description box below. And the Instant Go app, I am only doing phone calls on the app now. I'm not doing text questions for the time being. Until I haven't decided I'm going to start doing that again. But if you would like to get a personal reading from me, you can do phone call, or you can request to have a video reading. Okay, so happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Keep an eye on your spending for the holidays and your credit cards and all that stuff. And I wish you many blessed wishes for December. Okay, see ya, bye.